Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Harry P from the Driftless Homestead, doing a little update through the week here. It's hunting season in Wisconsin. Big archery hunter, gun hunter too. Actually, I was raised a gun hunter, and then my dad bought me and my brother these Allen compound bows, which were the very first compound bows, and we used to shoot those. We shot them in the backyard. Um, we shot them for hunting. We went out and we didn't know much about bow hunting or what we were doing or anything like that, but we were out there. It's a beautiful time of the year to be sitting out in the woods in a tree and watching everything going on around you. The smell of fall is in the air. It's incredible. And then so I was raised a gun hunter, and then my true love became bow hunting. Used to shoot a lot of archery leagues with some of the guys I worked with, and we'd actually one of the guys I worked with, we used to go. We joined the archery club together, and then on the weekends we used to go around to different archery clubs that were doing shoots, and we had a lot of fun. I brought my wife, he brought his girlfriend, they both had bows. We'd go stay at a hotel, it was a nice couples thing to do, and travel around Wisconsin, seeing the different ranges was always interesting. So, archery's fun. I met a guy the other day at work, and his kid, he never got into archery. His kids shoot archery competitively, and they don't hunt. So, there's a lot of things to get into. It's something with your kids. If you can interest them in something, whether you're interested or anything, or if they want to get into hunting or not get into hunting, but just to have a hobby and do something outside and fresh air and walking around versus sitting in the house playing video games, because anybody can do that. So what I want to show you tonight is I want to show you a tree stand I bought. And I'm kind of down on the commercial tree stands. This particular tree stand is a Screamin Eagle tree stand. I just got it in the mail the other day. I used to buy them. I've got, I don't know, 5 or 6 of them. I buy a couple each year now because it's such a great tree stand. It's not the kind of tree stand that you're going to go out in the public land or you're going to put up and take down every time. It's if you own your own land and you want to put the tree stand up and it's going to stay there because they're heavy, they're made out of steel. I'm a big guy, and I guess safety is number one concern of mine. That's why I love this stand. When I first found the Screamin Eagle tree stand, the ad would have like several cow elk hanging from the stand, while it was in the tree. And I guess they got in trouble for that. So then all of a sudden they've got a Volkswagen Beetle hanging from the stand from the tree. And I'll tell you, it's the most solid tree stand I've ever sat on. There's no noise, no nothing, and it seems simple. I'm sure for those of you guys that weld, you could copy it, but why copy it? This guy's out there trying to make, he paid money for the company and he's trying to earn a living, so why not just buy it from him, Let me show you what the tree stand is and why I like it, and we'll go from there. Okay, here it is. This is my Screamin Eagle tree stand. It's made out of steel. It's got the mesh steel on the bottom there, and this is how it connects to the tree. It's got a chain. I ordered the extra long chain because sometimes we have some maples and some oak trees. I don't generally go into oak trees because I don't like to put steps or ladders in them, although my number one stand this year is in a white oak tree, which is kind of not what I normally do. With our forestry program, I don't like to screw steps or screw things into trees that have market value, so I don't do that. But here's the stand. I mean, it is so doggone strong. I've got it in this pine tree here. I first started hunting, the guys used to go up in a tree on something called a baker, and the guys tell me stories all the time where they'd go up in this baker, which was basically a platform that strapped to your feet, and you kind of went up the tree like an inchworm, and they would be sitting up there, and then they would sit on something called a green seat, which basically just had a little chain on it. And they would tell me they'd be up there reading a book or whatever, and they'd go to cross their legs, and the baker stand would slide all the way down the tree, because you had to pick a tree with no branches to get up in. So it would slip down out of the tree, and then they'd be on this little green seat, with just this little jewelry chain almost holding it up. So this is very, very, very robust and very strong. It's got this seat here, folds up out of the way, you know, so if you wanted to stand on the platform, which I often do. I mean, sometimes I get tired of sitting. There's not a lot. There's maybe a 1/4 inch of foam on there, 1/2 inch plywood, so there's not a lot of padding, but you can always bring another seat up there with you. What my brother and I just did, because one of my old if you leave these up over all year long, squirrels or whatnot will eat the plywood, so you'll end up with needing a new seat replacement, which, you know, you could probably do yourself a favor and take that seat off right now, trace it out on a piece of plywood, and make yourself a second seat so you can change it out quick. Then what I've done in the past is I've replaced these nuts with wing nuts so I can take them with me. I will tell you what ends up happening with these stands, if you leave them out here over winter, is water will get in here. You know, maybe you could take some expandable foam and shoot it in there. The water will get in there, and the tube will fill up, and then down here the water will get trapped, and it'll freeze, and it'll crack the pipes. We still use those stands. That doesn't bother them as far as structural integrity. Anyway, so we had one with the seat off of it, and we bought another seat, and this one this can spin around and then be back here, and we bought another web seat to sit on top of it with armrests, and my brother likes that a lot. So Screamin Eagle tree stand, they're in Montana. You can Google it, find it. You know, maybe you pay a few extra dollars for this stand, and then you're going to pay a little extra for the shipping. But I'll tell you, you know, if you own property, this is the best stand you will ever put in a tree. Try it out. All right, Harry P. Driftless Homesteads, thanks for stopping by today and visiting, watching this little, I guess you'd call it a product testimonial on this tree stand here. Product review, testimonial. Thanks for stopping by. If you have a comment, if you please, you know, leave a comment down below. If you used one of these, you didn't like it, tell me why. If you used one of these and you liked it, you know, let everybody know on the comments down below that you agree or disagree. And then let's start a conversation on how we hunt safely and get in the woods. We'll be going out this weekend and seeing what we could do. We've got some cutty back cameras. I don't know if I told you about those. They send me emails twice a day with the deer pictures on there, and we've got some huge bucks walking around. So I hope to get one of those this weekend before we jump into the October lull, and then I don't know, I guess I'll wait a week or so, and then we'll be hunting the rut. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, show your friends this tree stand, comment, and we'll see you next time.